Hi, this is Marco, and today in this video I'm going to talk about a hugely misunderstood word that is responsible for all the good and the bad in our lives, and that word is attitude. This is truly a magic word, like Earl Nightingale said, because it has the power to change people's lives forever. Because the attitude we have towards life will determine life's attitude toward us, meaning other people, circumstances, situations, and everything that we encounter in our lives will have a certain feedback, but based on the attitude we bring up towards them. So it is our overall attitude that determines the quality of our lives, the quality how we live our life. And in order to fully understand the power of attitude that it really has, we have to understand it and we have to know what it is. So attitude is really built out of three parts, actually, and it is kind of a composite of all those three different things that we perceive as a person's attitude. Basically, when we see a person, we see these three things in sync or out of sync, in alignment or out of alignment. So attitude basically is 1, thoughts, 2, feelings, 3, actions or behavior. Now, when we think of a person who has a great attitude, we can really see that the person is aligned with him or herself. That person has a certain way of thinking or has certain thoughts that make that person feel in a certain way, and that person expresses that feeling. Like when a person is very happy and, outgoing and really having a great time, that person is thinking about beautiful things, how much fun it is, or, the successes that that person has, focuses on the things ahead or in front of them and really enjoys. And that enjoyment, that feeling is expressed through the behavior. Their actions show how happy that person actually is. And because we usually show the feelings and also express the feelings through our behavior, we can really see a person's behavior as a direct connection to how the person feels like. And all of us have had such examples in our lives where we could pinpoint a person's emotional state based on the behavior that person had. So we do express our feelings and emotions through our actions, through our behavior in one form or another. Therefore, we can grasp a person's emotional level pretty quickly, and we can kind of get the point of view where that person is at the moment. So their behavior, therefore, often is aligned with their feelings, but not all the time, especially not with their thinking, because we might be thinking about something totally different and do something else in a very habitual way. We can act the same as we do all the time, but be thinking about total different topics. And if somebody asks us a question, we go, "What did you say?" We might be mentally totally away in a different sphere of thought than what we are currently physically doing, taking action with. Why the misalignment happens is when thoughts, feelings, and behavior or actions are not in sync. They are not supporting each other's, because we cannot behave differently than we do feel. For example, you cannot, or you will not see a person being happy and behaving in an angry way, like shouting at somebody, but the person is happy. We do express our emotions through behavior usually. That is kind of the usual process, how we work. So attitude is truly a powerful tool, and it is really a mental thing. And we have the power to change our attitude. We can observe ourselves, we can grasp other people's attitude, we can grasp our attitudes as well. So we can see ourselves when we expect something out of a situation. This is where we can grasp our own attitude. When something happens, it might be good or it might be bad, we have an expectation. And that expectation gives us some nuggets of where our attitude level is at, or in which direction does it go. Is it more of a positive attitude or more of a negative one? And our expectations give us a feedback of what that attitude is. So we can expect something, we can say, okay, it won't happen. It can't happen because, or yes, this is going to happen regardless because that's my attitude. I want to make it happen. I'm going to make it happen. And that's a kind of attitude. And attitude is truly a mental thing, and we can improve it by mentally becoming the person who you want to be from an attitude point of view. This is really something that we can improve, and our attitude will determine how the world is reflecting or reacting back to us. It's our attitude that we have that is reflected back. When we go into a grocery store and our attitude is positive and forthcoming and very happy and grateful, the person on the other end will usually reflect that in a very similar way, in a very positive attitude as well. So here are 2 steps how to improve a person's or your attitude. We cannot improve another person's attitude, but we can definitely improve ours. So these 2 steps are really simple and they can do real magic. So step number 1, act with an attitude as if you already have the results you seek. You have the attitude as if you already have the results you seek in business, in life, in your private life, whatever. Number 2, treat everyone as the most important person in the world. Now, we are all interdependent and we can only succeed with others. Therefore, a positive attitude goes a long way. Just think of, if you want to be very successful in your business, you need other people. You need other people to buy your services or products. So we are really interdependent. We cannot succeed without other people. Succeeding and improving and growing is much easier and faster and much more pleasant with others. This is a really great aspect of personal development, and changing one's attitude is a really magical transformation. It sounds very simple, and it truly is, but it takes some effort to implement it and to create a habit out of it, basically, to really use it on a daily basis. Now, are you up for it? Are you willing to try it out for 30 days and see what happens? I'm looking forward to hearing from you. This is Marco. Thank you for watching and liking.